Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is sponsored by Vodafone Business in partnership with Samsung. If you're running a business, any kind of business, you're probably spending some time thinking about AI, what to do, how much to use it, and how to get started. The answer could be in your pocket. The Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, powered by Vodafone Business's reliable award-winning network, will help you unleash your productivity through brilliant built-in Galaxy AI. And over the next few weeks, we're going to answer some of the questions you might have about how best to unlock the power of AI in your business. For example,
what apps or functions can deliver the biggest time savings for my business with AI?
AI can save time by automating repetitive tasks like email drafting, customer support chatbots, document generation, scheduling, bookkeeping and marketing content creation. For example, Galaxy AI, available on the Samsung 25 Ultra, offers tools like Chat Assist, which suggests replies, real-time translations, sentence style changes and proofreading to unleash your productivity. Getting back to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, to take advantage of the features and change the way you do business, you'll need a Samsung account and a network connection. To find out more, search Vodafone Business Samsung, and for network verification, go to vodafone.co.uk/network. On today's Smart 7, Grooming Gang Inquiry on the verge of collapse, US moves to sanction Russian oil, and much more. It's Thursday the 23rd of October, it's National Mole Day, and happy birthday, Ryan Reynolds.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
The issue of grooming gangs and the proposed national inquiry remained in the spotlight on Wednesday. The sole remaining candidate to chair the inquiry, former Deputy Chief Constable Jim Gamble, withdrew his name from consideration, saying that the process had been toxic and defined by vested interests. More survivors also withdrew from the panel, calling for a face-to-face meeting with the PM and a judge or lawyer to chair the inquiry. In the Commons, Starmer was defending Safeguarding Minister Jess Phillips.
I respect the views of all the survivors, but this Safeguarding Minister, I think, has probably more experience than any other person in this House in dealing with violence against women and girls.
Tory leader Kemi Badenoch was looking to score points, although the previous Tory government had failed to act on previous reports, which only extended the delay for survivors.
Elizabeth, who was abused in Rotherham, had this to say: the government has created a toxic environment for survivors. They were looking for answers from the Prime Minister, and what they've heard is Labour MPs saying shame at their words.
We're due to find out on Saturday who the next deputy leader of the Labour Party will be, as the result of the contest between Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson and former Leader of the House Lucy Powell is due to be announced. Meanwhile, Wednesday saw former Deputy Prime Minister and Deputy Labour leader Angela Rayner officially give her resignation speech in the House of Commons.
There is no excuse not to pay taxes owed, and I will do so. This was an honestly made mistake, but when you make a mistake, you take responsibility.
Wednesday saw new inflation figures released, with the rate staying stubbornly high at 3.8% for the third month in succession, although the September number did come in lower than the Bank of England's expected 4%. There was also some good news as the rate of inflation on food and drink slowed, but Tory Shadow Chancellor Mel Stride is unimpressed and continues to propose a return to the days of austerity.
What she's got to do is cut spending. Right. And we set out in our conference how we would make major savings across government, 47 billion. If you do that, then you have the room to start to bring down taxes, grow the economy and get inflation under control.
US Vice President J.D. Vance continued his visit to Israel on Wednesday with a meeting in Jerusalem with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The two reiterated the strength of the partnership between Israel and the US, although the Israeli Prime Minister did not appear keen on a US plan to include Turkey as part of the peace process. As the two men met, the UN's International Court of Justice issued an advisory opinion on Israel's legal obligations over aid. Israel has banned the UN's Palestinian Aid Agency from working in Gaza, and the court found in a non-binding ruling that Israel is obliged to facilitate aid from all of the UN's entities. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization has warned that the ongoing shortage of aid is causing enormous issues, as head of the agency, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, explained.
The situation is a crisis for generations to come. Because of famine, as you know, kids are being stunted and poor immunity, and that could pass for generations to come.
Ukrainian President Zelensky is on the road this week, heading to London on Friday, but Wednesday saw him in Oslo to sign off on a new deal for fighter planes. Ukraine and Sweden signed a memorandum of agreement which could see Ukraine buy up to 150 of the Gripen jets. Zelensky also had words of encouragement for US President Donald Trump, suggesting that his latest proposal to freeze the battle lines was a good compromise. His comments came as the US moved to sanction two of Russia's biggest oil companies. Zelensky was also happy to call out Russia's claims of victory on the battlefield.
Russia's pushing disinformation in media, mostly in the United States today, that they win this war, that they are winning. But it's not true. They have losses, and their economy is decreasing.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, Liverpool bounce back in Germany and Eddie Murphy opens up. Right after this. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7 is sponsored by Vodafone Business in partnership with Samsung. When you're running your own business, pretty much anywhere can be your office, the spare room, the back garden, or, like here, the local cafe. With the power of Vodafone Business's reliable award-winning network, combined with the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, there's no limit to what you can do pretty much anywhere. And over the next few weeks, we're going to answer some of the questions you might have about how best to unlock the power of AI in your business. For example,
what apps or functions can deliver the biggest time savings for my business with AI?
AI can save time by automating repetitive tasks like email drafting, customer support chatbots, document generation, scheduling, bookkeeping and marketing content creation. For example, Galaxy AI, available on the Samsung 25 Ultra, offers tools like Chat Assist. Getting back to the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, to take advantage of the Galaxy AI features and change the way you do business, you'll need a Samsung account and a network connection. To find out more, search Vodafone Business Samsung, and for network verification, go to vodafone.co.uk/network. Welcome back. Wednesday night saw 9 more Champions League games with Chelsea, Liverpool and Spurs all in action. Tottenham were on the road facing Monaco and came away with a scoreless draw to continue their unbeaten Champions League run. Chelsea hosted Ajax and won comfortably, finishing up with a 5-1 scoreline after the Dutch side were reduced to 10 men for most of the game. There was good news for Liverpool fans as they brought a run of 4 losses to an end, with victory in Germany over Eintracht Frankfurt also finishing with a 5-1 scoreline. Arne Slot is still not happy with the way his team have been playing, though.
The biggest exception for me was, today compared to the other games we've played, was the playing style of our opponent. So we got also some energy out of the moments we could press them.
Keira Knightley found herself in the spotlight last week when she was announced as part of the voice cast for the new Harry Potter Audible series. She said she wasn't aware of boycotts over J.K. Rowling's view on the transgender community, and she is still going ahead with the role after a press statement in which she said she hopes we can all find respect. Coincidentally, Keira has a children's book of her own coming out in time for Christmas. It's called I Love You Just the Same, and she's written and illustrated it. She says she understands the pushback from full-time authors when celebrities publish books.
All creative industries are incredibly competitive, and people are very defensive over the space that there is, so I do have a lot of sympathy. But having been in a creative industry for the last 25 years, if opportunity arises, you do have to grab it.
Back in the day, celebrities used to carefully type out their life stories and publish them in actual books just before Christmas. But nowadays, they just get themselves a Netflix deal. After the success of Beckham and the follow-up, Victoria Beckham, and of course the Charlie Sheen documentary, it's no surprise there's a queue of celebrities waiting to tell their stories. Eddie Murphy is next up, and in fairness, he has a pretty incredible story to tell. As a groundbreaking stand-up comedian, action star, and of course a cartoon donkey. His documentary called Being Eddie drops on Netflix on November 12th.
I started so young. Eddie was right out of high school, but he was just fearless.
My stuff took off because they'd never seen a young black person take charge.
The new sheriff in town.
He had the #1 movie, comedy special, and pop song.
It was unprecedented.
He's like a miracle.
From stand-up comic to big screen sex symbol. That's what they said. I didn't say it.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
AI agents are everywhere,
automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.